All right, guys, let's talk about Superflash. How would I make that happen and stuff? Because honestly, I think Superflash is one of my favorite potential relationships, whether it's a friendship or a romantic relationship. Um, I do think that if it was to be a thing, I would personally say to rewrite it or make it happen, I would have to say that it happens during uh probably like the end of season 3 of The Flash and into season 4, where either Iris dies and he moves on, or they never get engaged to begin with, and like somehow Kara gets involved into this series somehow, and then by season 4 of The Flash everything changes because the Thinker thinks that um Iris and Barry were going to be together, and he doesn't know about that. So then the timeline changes, and then they beat the Thinker, and we get into season 5, and we get to see Nora Danvers Allen and stuff. And in this regard, we get to see one of the most powerful kids to ever exist and stuff. Now, I mean, or actually, sorry, I would change it so it's like Alora, Nora, and then I would have two more kids. I would have Barry. I would probably have Barry and Kara have 4 children, and I would have it where it lines up that it would be Henry Danvers Allen and Bart Danvers Allen are like twins and stuff, just like how Jordan and Jonathan are. And then I would have Nora be older, and then the oldest I would have like a Laura Danvers Allen, Kara's mother and stuff, and then they all have Kryptonian or Speedster's powers, because there's no way that neither one of them would have powers. Or so I would say that all the kids would have powers, whether it's Speedster, Kryptonian, or both and stuff. But yeah, I mean, ultimately, I think that rewriting Super Flash, I would have to say that it probably happens during like season 4 or something, or season 3, where Iris doesn't happen. They build a relationship during that Maestra episode, and Cora and Barry get together, and they get married in one of the crossover episodes, and then we get into season 5 and stuff, and season 5, and they somehow the show merges together. But yeah, that's how I would rewrite Super Flash, or how I would make it happen, is that it would simply be something along the lines of that, and that's how I feel about that story and stuff. But yeah, that's all I have to say about that. Until next time, guys, I'll see you in the next one.